Sup there everybody, James here with another video for you, and today I'm actually showing off my latest my latest Lego toy haul, which involves Hero Factory and Ninjago. Um, the Ninjago stuff I'll get into in just a little bit, but here we have all of the Hero Factory stuff. As you can see, we have Voltix, Nex, Core Hunter, Bulk, and Stringer. Now, I have actually been very impressed with all these figures. Um, well, most of them anyway. It's surprising how well some figures can do, and others not really. But to get into the things, let's start off with Voltex, who actually looks very cool, yet very strangely colorful at the same time. I mean, we have black feet, gunmetal gray, red, purple, yellow, and electricity, if you want to call it that. But I mean, he just looks bizarre, if you ask me. Now, having said that, he does look incredibly cool. Oh, and not forgetting the little blue tube thingamabobs. So anyway, and sorry for the low resolution of the camera, or the webcam, sorry. But anyway, here we have Nex. Now Nex was a little bit of a disappointment. Although his head is a great comparison or new single mold version to his 2.0 his debut helmet, really I have been a little bit disappointed with the color scheme and this strange thing, which is better just off like that. But I have to keep it on anyway. So yeah, next good. Voltix, strangely colorful yet cool. Um, Now here's one of my favorites, Core Hunter. Now, believe me, I have never seen a face that creepy from Lego. I mean, he just looks creepy. I will eat your soul. Unless you're one of these stupid morons. Then I will snuff out your little cores. And then I will feed on them. I don't get paid enough for this. I'm out of here. Sorry about that. But anyway, here we have Core Hunter, obviously. The black and the red for me just works so well. It may come up as orange on the camera, but this is the nice pure red that Lego now do, thankfully. But I mean, this guy just looks amazing. I don't know why some people are not liking them. He just looks epic. Um, Now, here we have Bulk. Bulk is one of the stranger sets of the new second wave of Hero Factory Breakout because, okay, yes, we have this giant shield thing over his shoulder. That doesn't look bad. The weird thing is, okay, here's the thing. He has black feet, gunmetal grey, very nice orange. Now I have nothing against the orange. It's the gunmetal grey that I find weird, and many fans of Bulk would agree with me. Silver was Bulk's very first color in the very first wave of Hero Factory. And yet, here we have Bulk with five pieces of silver in this set. Now, I actually traded in another little silver hand in there, so now it's six, but it originally was five. And yet we have what? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight armor pieces of gunmetal grey, which I think is just stupid. Now, yes, it would look a hell of a lot better in silver, but I mean, the black feet are just odd. They stand out the most to me. But having said that, it was an impressive build, and I do like him. The armor has to be replaced though, so yeah. And last but not least, for the Hero Factory characters, we have Stringer. Now, I never liked Stringer from any of his previous models or sets, nor have I really liked his character on the Hero Factory TV series. But I must say, this is a good toy. I mean, the blue and the black work well together, and we have our very first translucent blue chest piece, which I think looks great. The blue and the black, as I've said, look great together. All the colors work out perfectly, and his gun is just amazing. Now, I have upgraded the inside of it. because really the way Lego officially launched it, I just thought it looked stupid. Because it involved a little I'll give you an example. It involved a little black version of this little red version in here, not the tube. I'll remove it. Just this little bit right here. That little bit right there, the red part, the red one. They had a black version of that connected in, and I just think Lego. I know you're great at doing this stuff, but could you not think outside the box for once? I mean, look at that. That's a work of art, and it's solid. It doesn't move about. It's not free. Just one solid gun. And you see, that is why Stringer is super cool now. But I mean, he just looks so cool. Unfortunately, like Nex, he and Stringer are the smaller characters of the series, but it doesn't concern me too much. Now, oops. um, Now to get on with things, um, now this is a little bit for the Transformer fans. If you can remember Sentinel Prime from Dark of the Moon, yes, the Shredder's villain. He had some form of space bridge pillars. I'm actually gonna throw my face in for this. But if you can actually remember, now 5 pillars were given to us in the Cyberverse set of the Ark. I don't have the Ark. I may plan on getting it soon, but I actually went to the liberty of building my own space bridge pillars, and here they are. Well, here's one of them anyway. It's very, very simple, nothing to it, and I feel that it's actually a fairly accurate representation of a Lego version of the Space Bridge pillars. And to make it to make it accurate, I have built 5. Yes, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Sí, cinco. Those are for my Spanish viewers. Sí, español. Yeah. So yeah. And now onto the Lego Ninjago, which involves me having to move the camera and set it down on my bed. Now I have to tell you, this is one of the coolest Ninjago sets I've bought to date. I've already bought 3. Cole's car, Jay's jet. I've already reviewed those sets. Um, Unfortunately, the camera quality wasn't great like it is right now. But it was constantly freezing, so I plan to redo those reviews. But in the meantime, here is my brand new set. Ugh. The Ultrasonic Raider. Yes, I have finally got it. I've been looking forward to this set for ages, and at last I have it, and I'll tell you what, it is worth your money. Now, if you're not aware of this Ultrasonic Raider, it's a super class vehicle, and it separates into 2. If you watch, it separates into a mini jet. Hooah! Mini jet wings. Now you can simply pull back on this little lever at the back, push it in for the wings to move out, back to close them in. And when the ultrasonic raider is fully combined, you can still deploy the wings. It just makes it look a little cooler, but I prefer them in. But I must say, it is an amazing, amazing toy. Or should I say a set from Lego. I haven't seen this thing as massive since, like, I don't know, Scopio from the Bionicle set, or even Witch Doctor from the Hero Factory series. But I mean, this thing is massive, and I mean heavy too. I mean, you know, here's my flat hand. I mean, okay, yes, that's a bad example, but I mean, this thing is amazing. But to get into things, I just want to start off with a few small things first. Oops. Where's that? Ah, there it is. Sorry, one of the wee little flame parts fell out. That's better. No, no, it's not. Much better now. Now, anyway, here are all the spare parts left over. Now, I must say this was a hell of a huge set, so I'm not surprised that a few parts would be left over, but these are a lot of spare little pieces. But nevertheless, I'll make sure they get a home, and I'll be sure to put these to good use. Now, here's one thing that has baffled me over two sets from Lego that I've bought, and it is this thing. I have absolutely no idea what the hell this thing is. Now, I'm sorry if younger viewers are exposed to this, but honestly, I have no idea what this thing is. Now, of course, I'm not sure if you can tell, at the very bottom there, engraved it says Lego, but in fact, now that I think about it, this is the Ultrasonic Creator instruction booklet, and at the very, very front, it has the exact same little piece, and it says, if wondering what it is, with the little question mark, www.lego.com/brick separator. Wait, what? What the hell? This is a brick separator? Uh, Great. The world's making less and less sense every day. Ugh. But nevertheless, let's get into things. First off, for the small minifigures, we have the Evil Pythor. Yes, I actually know the names. I watched the Lego Ninjago TV show. It's actually pretty good. I've been well impressed with it, and I must say, whoever makes the Lego Ninjago films, if it's M2 Films or whatever, I must say they do an incredible job of making the sets or the characters or the vehicles or whatever on the show look incredibly accurate to their set counterparts. So good job, guys. But anyway, here we have Evil Pythor with one of the four silver fang blades to release the Great Devourer, a huge snake that will someday um, swallow all of Ninjago. Yeah, that was bad. I know. I'm sorry. But anyway, here's the little fang blade. Nothing too significant. It's very nice and detailed though. So yeah, we have Pythor. Moving on to the other serpent or serpentine from the set, and it is a little guy called Spitta, I believe. Anyway, very very nice and detailed. I love his little weapon. It's like a little mace type thing. Looks cool. So anyway, plenty of nice detail. And now on to the four epic ninja. We have Kai, the fire ninja, with the very, very cool fire sword. Looking so forward to getting that at last. We have the epic Cole, ninja of Earth, with a super cool Sai of Earth, of Earth, or whatever. We have Jay, ninja of lightning, and his nunchucks of lightning. Oops. And we have Xian, ninja of ice, with his shurikens of ice. Now, we actually do have a couple of weapons spur here. We have four plain little blades, two black, two silver. You know, that's cool. But here's the cool part. Now, obviously, there are many spare parts left over in a Lego set, but here we actually have third, what we called shuriken for Xian, and a second sword of fire for Kai. I think that's epic. I've always wanted one of these fire swords, and I think this just looks class. I must say there's a lot of detail in it, so I must say it's very, very well done. And of course, as I've said before, we have the ultrasonic radar itself. Super, super cool. The treads work absolutely great. You can actually fire these little missile things, if you wanna. I'm not, it actually does look pretty cool. It's a nice little feature. You can add in your minifigures in either of these cockpits. Each cockpit only contains one, unfortunately. But, as I've said before, Mini Jet, it can be released. And that is my latest Lego haul. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I have many more to come, And yes, my t-shirt is blank because not only did all this stuff come off that was once on it come off during the dry cleaners, but I was painting today, so this had to come in handy. Yeah, you can see it all over my arm, sort of. Can you? Oh yeah. Anywho, nobody cares about the paint. But anyway. Alright, this is Night Slash 2020 Junior. Subscribe to my channel for videos and more. Like me on Facebook by searching for Night Slash 2020 Junior. Have a nice day. See you all around. And one epic, huge shout out uh, to Jack, the animator, an awesome YouTuber from the south of Ireland, the Republic of Ireland, or just Ireland. Um, who recently released his latest Transformers stop motion episode ish of Transformers New Direction. It is epic. I star in it as Optimus and Laserbeak, so I sound pretty cool. Now you know it's Optimus's voice, you've heard before, you've heard it plenty of times after that, but here's my Laserbeak voice. Lord Megatron, the Nemesis is going to be destroyed. We must flee. I'll take that, Autobots. You see, I can do cool voices. Um, but anyway, huge big shout out to him. Great job to all the voice actors in it. And more of the story is, if you want to voice act, go for it. Just show that you have some talent. That's my advice to anybody out there. So, until next time, see you guys.